There will come a day when your body screams enough, when your mind whispers you can't, and in that moment when every part of you wants to give up, you will meet the real version of yourself. It is not talent that carries you beyond limits. It is not luck that shapes your destiny. It is willpower, the silent force that decides whether you remain ordinary or rise to greatness. Willpower is not built in comfort. It is forged in resistance. When you choose to move forward, even when no one is watching, when no one praises you, and when the reward seems far away. The mind is like an untrained muscle. If you allow it to control you, it will choose the path of least resistance every single time. But if you control it, if you train it, you become unstoppable. Every time you say, I will do it tomorrow, the mind becomes weaker. Every time you say, I will do it now, the mind becomes stronger. Willpower is not about massive actions. It's about the small victories that you win every day. Wake up when the alarm rings. Train when you don't feel like it. Study when you'd rather rest. Keep your promises, even when no one will notice, because every small act of discipline is a strike of the hammer on the iron of your soul, and one day, that iron becomes steel. Pain is not your enemy, it is your teacher. Discomfort is not punishment, it is your path to growth. The one who runs away from pain runs away from power. To build extreme willpower, you must learn to stay when others quit, to breathe when the storm rages, to trust that your effort today will create the strength you need tomorrow. Do not wait for motivation, it is fleeting like smoke in the wind. What you need is commitment. Starting today, make a promise to yourself to rise when you fall, to move when you are tired, to fight when mind says stop, because the world does not need more comfortable people, it needs more unstoppable souls. You already have everything you need within you, the fire, the strength, the will. Now it is time to awaken it. So stand tall, breathe deep, and from this moment forward walk the path of discipline. Build your willpower, become unbreakable. Willpower is not built in comfort, it is born in the fire of resistance. Every moment you feel the pull to rest, to delay, to take the easy path, that is the precise moment your strength is tested. True willpower begins when excuses appear, when you push forward in the face of laziness, fear, or doubt. You are sculpting the foundation of mental endurance. Comfort will always whisper that you deserve a break, that you have done enough, that tomorrow will be a better day to start. But comfort lies. Growth only happens when you step beyond the boundary of what feels safe. Each act of resistance is a silent victory. When you train even though your body aches, when you study while your mind seeks distraction, when you hold your focus in a world full of noise, you are sharpening the blade of your spirit. Willpower is not a single grand gesture, it is the accumulation of small defiant acts repeated consistently. Every time you conquer the urge to quit, your inner voice grows stronger, and your weakness loses its power. The more you resist the easy way, the more control you gain over yourself. The secret is not to eliminate struggle, but to embrace it. Struggle is the signal that you are moving in the right direction. When you face difficulty with determination, the pain transforms into purpose. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, and each victory over comfort becomes a declaration of strength. The mind is the battlefield where every victory and defeat begins. If it remains untrained, it will control you, pulling you toward distraction, procrastination, and weakness. But when you learn to master the mind, you unlock a force capable of overcoming any obstacle. The mind will always seek comfort and safety because its nature is to protect you from discomfort. Yet growth demands that you go against this instinct. Training the mind means teaching it to obey your purpose rather than your emotions. It means choosing what is right over what is easy. At first, your thoughts will rebel. They will whisper reasons to stop, to delay, to surrender. You will hear the voice of doubt telling you that you are not strong enough or that the goal is too far away. But when you observe these thoughts without reacting to them, when you act despite them, the mind begins to bend to your will. Each moment of awareness, each time you resist the temptation to give in, you are reprogramming your mental patterns. Gradually, your thoughts align with your discipline. Instead of your weakness, the mind grows stronger through repetition. Just as muscles grow under pressure, the mind expands under challenge. Every time you endure discomfort consciously, every time you remain calm in chaos, you are forging mental armor. The stronger your focus becomes, the less control fear and doubt have over you. A trained mind does not collapse under pressure. It becomes sharper, clearer, and unstoppable in pursuit of purpose. Every time you say, I will do it now, you are reclaiming control from the part of your mind that wants to delay progress. Procrastination is a subtle form of surrender, a way of protecting yourself from discomfort. The decision to act immediately without negotiation is the foundation of true willpower. Each time you take action in the present moment, you strengthen your ability to overcome hesitation. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence. When you hesitate, your mind has time to build walls of fear and doubt, but when you move without hesitation, you silence that inner resistance before it can grow. This habit of immediate action rewires your brain. It teaches you to trust your own command, to respect your own word. The more you act on your intentions, the more your mind learns that your decisions carry weight. You begin to move with certainty, with purpose, and your energy shifts from thinking to doing. Over time, this simple discipline separates those who dream from those who achieve. Most people wait for motivation. They wait for the right mood, the right timing, or the right feeling. But the truth is, willpower is not about waiting. It is about doing what must be done, especially when you don't feel ready. The practice of acting now transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for growth. Every time you push yourself to act despite resistance, you strengthen your inner command. Each instant of decisive action becomes a victory over hesitation and doubt. Every small act of discipline is a message to your subconscious mind that you are in control. It is a silent declaration that your actions are guided by purpose, not impulse. Discipline is not perfection, it is about consistency. Each time you choose discipline over comfort, you create a ripple that strengthens your inner foundation. Waking up early, keeping promises, training when you feel tired. These are not just habits, they are rituals of self-respect. The world may not see these small victories, but they are the invisible threads that weave a strong and resilient character. Discipline transforms chaos into clarity. It teaches you that progress is not achieved through bursts of intensity, but through steady, deliberate action. The smallest disciplined effort, repeated every day, builds an unshakable momentum. Over time, these actions accumulate power, shaping your mind to act even when motivation fades. Discipline teaches you patience. It reminds you that results do not arrive instantly, but are earned through persistence and repetition. When you remain disciplined, in moments of struggle, you are teaching yourself to lead instead of follow your emotions. Each disciplined choice is an act of defiance against weakness. It is the voice within that says, I am stronger than my excuses. Even when no one acknowledges your effort, even when progress feels invisible, discipline keeps you moving. It transforms resistance into rhythm, hesitation into habit. Through discipline, you gain mastery over yourself, the ability to act with purpose, focus, and unwavering determination regardless of circumstance. Pain is not your enemy, it is your greatest teacher. Most people run from pain because they see it as a sign of weakness or failure, but in truth, pain is a form of guidance. It reveals where your limits are and invites you to expand beyond them. When you face pain with awareness, you begin to understand that it is not there to break you but to shape you. Every ache, every struggle, every moment of discomfort carries a lesson about your strength, your patience, and your resilience. Avoiding pain may keep you safe, but it also keeps you small. Growth only happens when you walk straight into what challenges you. The moment you learn to stay present in pain, you gain power over it. Instead of reacting, you observe. Instead of resisting, you endure. Pain loses its control when you stop running from it. It becomes a mirror, reflecting your inner potential. Those who learn to embrace pain do not seek suffering for its own sake. They understand that transformation demands a price, whether it is the burn in your muscles, the fatigue of long effort, or the silence of discipline. Each form of pain is refining you. Pain builds humility and strength at the same time. It strips away arrogance and reveals authenticity. Through pain, you discover the depth of your willpower. You realize that what hurts today becomes the foundation of the power you will carry tomorrow, forged in the fire of endurance and courage. To build extreme willpower, you must learn to stay when others quit. Quitting is easy. It offers instant relief, a temporary escape from effort and discomfort. But those who endure beyond that breaking point discover something rare, the strength that only exists on the other side of struggle. Staying does not mean standing still. It means holding your ground when everything within you urges retreat. It means keeping your focus when your body trembles and your mind screams for rest. Each moment you refuse to surrender, you deepen your resilience and prove to yourself that you are stronger than the voice of doubt. The ability to stay is not built overnight. It grows through repetition, through every decision to continue when the path becomes heavy. Endurance is a form of mastery. It trains your mind to move beyond emotion and to act from purpose. The mind will test you, offering reasons to stop, to slow down, to convince you that your effort is wasted. But willpower begins exactly where comfort ends. Longer you remain in that space of pressure and uncertainty, the more power you gain over yourself. Staying also means trusting the process when results are invisible. Growth happens quietly, often unseen, and it requires faith to continue without proof. The one who learns to move through fatigue, doubt, and frustration with calm persistence, in those silent battles, character is forged. The discipline to stay becomes the mark of an unbreakable spirit, shaped by patience, endurance, and unwavering focus.